We like to share stories and tips on wellness and recovery on this show. With more about this in our Walk the Talk segment, here's Kathleen Pichet.
Thank you, Karen. My guest today is Lana Thomas. Lana Thomas was born and raised in Arkansas. She was in a long-term relationship years ago that left her emotionally and mentally scarred and her partner incarcerated. She moved to Los Angeles to get a fresh start and be closer to her mother. Lana got help with post-traumatic stress disorder and major depression. Lana is scheduled to graduate this June from the University of Phoenix. She helps older adults at SSG. She's an active member of Community Council at West Central and volunteers at the Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health. Welcome, Lana.
Thank you.
What was the worst point in your journey of hope, wellness, and recovery?
The fear.
The fear of?
The fear of anxiety, the fear of living, the feeling of hopelessness and helplessness was the worst part of my recovery.
Were you afraid to get help?
I didn't think there was anything wrong.
You didn't think there was anything wrong?
No. Actually, a consumer advised me to go to mental health.
Oh, okay. And what types of treatment helped you the most with your fear?
Group therapy, I would say.
Group therapy?
Yes. It helped me to share my story and to get help from others.
And hear other stories
Yes.
that maybe were similar to yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that sounds good. What's the most important thing about your recovery now?
Giving back.
You're a service extender.
Yes, ma'am.
Which means that you go to older people's homes and then help them out.
Yes. That makes me feel great because I'm giving back to a population that's overlooked, like mental illness.
What are your plans for the future?
My plans are to become a licensed professional counselor. I want to go back and get my master's degree in counseling.
Okay. And now, just like people like you.
Just like people like me.
What would you tell others that maybe in the shoes you were in a couple years ago?
I would tell them that to seek help because a mental, healthy mind is a healthy way of living.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
And I wanted to also ask you, because you have some memory of post-traumatic stress disorder, some memories of when you hear ambulance or sirens, it still affects you. And how do you cope with that now?
I stay in the here and now. I do positive thinking. I know feelings are not facts, and I refuse to live in fear anymore.
That's great. You've come a long way, it sounds like.
I have.
And what does hope mean to you?
Hope means to me that all things are possible through Christ that strengthened me.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us today on Walk the Talk.
Thank you.